Hi there.
Maik knows much, tells some. Maik knows many things others do not. Everybody's talking about... Bye.
How are you?
I greet you, Thorin, journeyman of the Mages Guild. I believe some people think of Anvil as a slow, sleepy place compared to Eastern Cyrodiil, but there's plenty of trouble up north to be found.
A terrible crime. Everyone in the chapel murdered. Who could have done such a thing, and why? Carahill supported Archmage Traven's appointment from the beginning, and I don't believe the rumors that she just wanted his job at this hall. I don't know where he came from. Just appeared outside the chapel a day or so after the attacks. Been there ever since. Everybody's talking about the Prophet. What can I interest you in? Farewell. I'm so happy to see you, I could burst!
Hello, Associate. To earn a recommendation from me, you need simply prove you are able-bodied and prepared to learn something in the process. The Anvil Mages Guild is proud to follow the example Hannibal Traven sets for us. Mastery and scholarship, free of the dark arts. Archmage Traven has closed the doors of the university to all who are not qualified to enter. A wise decision, in my opinion. It's in the Imperial City. Archmage Traven was... The Coral Guild Hall had an unpleasant visit recently from someone who had... Unlike some frivolous tasks you may be given at other guild halls, then allow me to explain the task. The Council of Mages has entrusted me with resolving a situation along the Gold Road. Several traveling merchants have been found dead along the Gold Road recently, with even more missing. The Council has asked that I put a stop to it. You are going to help me do so. We believe the killings are the actions of a rogue mage. Battle mages have been sent to the Brina Cross Inn, the only common link between the victims. You are to travel north to the Brina Cross Inn and speak with Ariel Gerard. She will give you further instructions. It's a sad thing to think that a mage would kill helpless merchants for the wares they carry. Some mages do not abide by the principles of the guild and operate outside its boundaries. Many hold little value for the lives of others. The frostburns found on the victims in this case indicate a mage was responsible for their deaths. Likely nothing more than simple robbery. These scrolls should provide sufficient resistance to frost magic when and if you do encounter this rogue mage. Use them wisely. The inn lies north of Anvil. Speak with... Do not let your guard down. We do not know whether the inn staff is involved somehow. Knowledge is the key to success in any endeavor. Bye.
I'm Felon Relis of the Mages Guild. I handle alchemy training for the Anvil chapter. If you're looking for hard-to-find ingredients, try Lel's quality merchandise outside the walls facing the harbor. Captain Dougal's rumored treasure has to be true. I wonder if the first Count of Anvil found it.
You never know when you might need a good strong potion. Best to stock up now while you can.
An excellent. You've made a good bit of gold. That's a good deal.
That's a fair deal.
That's a good deal. You've made a good bit of gold.
That's a fair deal. That's a good deal. That's a good deal. That's a good deal. That's a fair deal. That's more than I... That seems a fair price. That's a good deal. You're a fine negotiator. An excellent deal. You bought that for a song. A fine bargain. A fine bargain. You drive a hard... You're a fine negotiator. That's a good deal. You drive a hard bargain. A pleasure to serve you. Good day.
Well, Mark Gullet, Mage's Guild Evoker, advanced instructor in the arts of destruction. Carahill inherited the Anvil Mage's Guild. Carahill's a good leader. Carahill's... Things in the guild have been different since Traven... Always keep your magical equipment charged. Knowledge is power. Can I interest you in some of my wares? Tell me more. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in? Another satisfied customer. Bye.
How are you?
How would you like to get my husband Gogan out of hot water? Believe me, he'll need all the help he can get to worm his way out of this one. To think he'd fall for the gang's scheme, ugh, I could kill him. I'm sorry, I'm rambling, and you look confused. Let me explain. The women in the gang use their wiles to lure men out to some remote location and rob them blind. It's been going on for some time now. The city guard hasn't done very much about it, because frankly, the men who are robbed are so embarrassed, they don't want to report it. Take, for example, that good-for-nothing husband of mine, Gogan. He cared more about their charms than my own. When Gogan was, with the women, they took something quite valuable from him. No, it's not what you're thinking. He was carrying a precious family heirloom with him when he was lured out to their lair. It was a small ring given to him on our wedding day. The ring belonged to my mother and has been in the family for generations. I'm willing to give you all the money I have to get it back, 100 gold. Can you help us? Thank you. I'm afraid I can't offer you much help, but I'll do what I can. I like it here. People are very friendly, much nicer than in the Imperial City. All I can tell you is that the best place to start is at the Flowing Bowl. It's a tavern located outside the city walls near the waterfront. Gogan may be able to give you more information beyond that. The Flowing Bowl attracts the worst Anvil has to offer. Always be on your guard.
afternoon.
What is it now?
The land surrounding Lake Ramah asked.
Welcome to the inn. If it's a room you're after, speak with Christoph. The prettiest town in Cyrodiil? Don't know. But the ugliest is Breville. Shabby, tumble-down shacks. They're big shacks, though. Farewell.
Good to know.
Take care.
Hi.
Hello there.
Welcome to the Brina Cross Inn. The Nibbaneans think they're slick. Good that you want to get better. A little food and drink will do you some good. You drive a hard bargain. You're a fine negotiator. I wouldn't make that deal. I wouldn't make that deal with just... You're a fine negotiator. You're a fine negotiator. You bought that for a sum. Pleasure doing business with you. Pleasure to serve you. Farewell.
Hello, stranger. What can I do for you? Carahil has sent you, has she not? Go and speak with Christoph. Rent a room for the night. Once you have your room, I will meet you there. If anyone asks, you are a traveling merchant, nothing more. Do not say otherwise to anyone. No, friend, I'm afraid I don't know the way to Shaden Hall, but good luck in your travels. Please excuse me.
Welcome to the... Let me guess. Traveling on business? You don't look like you're out for a stroll. Ah, yes, thought so. We get many of them traveling through here. Oh, well, we used to. Haven't seen as many lately. What with the, well, you know, the murders. I don't like to talk about it much, as it's bad for business. At any rate, would you care for a bed for the night? Right then. The bed is just upstairs at the back of the inn. Sleep well. Farewell.
Well met.
What's new with you?
They say that slavery has been abolished in Morrowind. House Dress and Hlalu have renounced the slave trade and freed the beast folk from servitude.
It is not surprising, considering Morrowind's violent past. We can only hope the troubles subside quickly.
Safe travels.
Farewell. All right. It should be safe to speak here. Once you've rested, you'll need to continue along the Gold Road, heading east towards Kvatch. I shall be following out of sight along with a fellow battle mage. Make no attempts to speak to us. Trust that we will protect you. Should you be confronted by this cowardly mage, do not hesitate to protect yourself by whatever means possible. Once the mage has revealed himself, we will step in and settle the matter quickly. Now, get yourself some sleep. You'll need to be well rested. Hello there.
Well met.
God's blood? You don't know, do you? Deidre overran Kvatch last night. There was a huge creature, something out of a nightmare. Go and see for yourself. Kvatch is a smoking ruin. It was Savli and Matthias. Some of the other guards helped some of us escape. They cut their way out. Right, Savlian says they can hold the road. No, I don't believe... I'm getting out of here before it's too late.